would not actually like it. Now, there's one thing that you don't know about WSL. There's a lot of features that is actually what is actually handy and very easy to use. Number one reason why I like it is that in replacement of Oracle Boss or third-party virtual machine, you will be able to what you will be able to use these tools because it's an inbuilt in Windows, which means you can actually have your Ubuntu installed used while you still have your Windows operating system on. You can use your Kali Linux on your what on your on your Windows. So there's a lot of things you can actually use to do it. Now this is the process. The first thing you need to do to actually get this in your system and to work with it is you first do a WSL, or first you bring out your terminal, and it actually works on what Windows 11 only at this present moment. So set up username and password, use a WD to what to navigate to what you actually want. If it's the Ubuntu or Kali Linux, you do a WSL list and online to check all you can actually do with that will that one. For me, I'm actually doing for Kali. I have actually do it, but I want to show you guys how it can actually be done. So I did a Kali 2x and I would install the packages, then I password it. From there, then I actually install the top 10 tools for Kali Linux. Then the sudo apt Kali win case. It actually bring out a what full blown Kali Linux out of the Windows operating system, which means you still have your Windows on, and then at the end of the day can still actually work on the Windows. Now you just need a VTS installed or a Windead, then you are good to go. So I'm going to bring out the terminal, or I can just navigate by pressing this Kali Linux once and for all. But for those people who do not actually knows how it works, that's the best way to actually start it. But for WS, you actually want to set up the WS on your system. The first thing you need to do is to click on this port here, then you would click on terminal. It's still the same thing, see, but it opens in terminal format, you understand. But I'm going to open a new terminal, then I'll do a WS. So when you are actually trying to install the WSL format, what you should have in the back of your mind is to actually it will bring out the PowerShell. So the first thing you need to do is you should type once the PowerShell has actually power on. The first thing you need to do is to do a WSL dash install. Once you do that, then you set your password. Once you set your password, it will actually prompt you. After installation, it will first prompt you to restart your PC. Once you restart your PC, it will request you to set a username and password. And once you do that, then you are good to go. It will install all dependency that actually comes with that function, which is the WSL. So once that has been done, then you can now use all this instance. This syntax will help you to navigate navigate what you actually want to access. The Kali tricks will help you to install the top 10 softwares by following this process. So you type in the word WSL dash install. So it's going to install. So once you type that, I have that installed, so I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want it to make other works malfunction. So once you do that, it will bring out everything that has to do with dependency. So once you set your password and username, but I can actually just log in into WSL. So once I type WSL, it will bring out can you see once I type WSL and I click enter, it will actually take me to Kali instantly. So once it take me to Kali, then I'm in. In case you don't know, let me show you how it works. So I'm opening it in what, in PowerShell. At the same time, I've actually opened it in this source. Can you see? So this is it now, which means I can actually what, do anything with this. Now in this area, I can do WSL list online. So WSL list online. So WSL dash dash lists dash dash online. Oh, sorry, I think it's after you actually installed, where you are actually what, install, where you are actually installing the WSL format. Or you could just try and what, let's do a clear, or we could just close this PowerShell button and open a new terminal. I open a new terminal. So once you click on terminal, can you see, because I've actually installed everything earlier on, can you see I have the root Kali and all. So I'll open. So once I open that, it's going to bring out everything that has to do with what, with. So once you bring it out, you apply all the process that is here. You do WSL install. Once you click that, it's going to install all the virtual processor. But mind you, you need to actually on VTS by what, by from your boot settings or from your configuration. Once you actually do that, once you actually enable VTS, then you come and open the terminal. Once you open the terminal, you do WSL. I don't want to actually jump pack my work because I've actually installed it before. So once you type that, it will prompt, it will actually install for Ubuntu, for Linux. Or let me do WSL for you to see that I actually have it installed. I'll do WSL dash dash list dash dash online. So it will bring out the list of what I can actually do. Can you see? So you can actually what, you can actually run this what, this, all this these systems. You can actually run it at a time. You can actually open it with what, with this. So you can see I actually have Kali here on what, Kali installed already, which means I can actually perform any what, any Kali task on Axe. So now this is all I can actually do. Then at the end of the day, I can actually what, I can actually do a lot of things. I've actually installed this, so I don't want to actually repeat the process. But the most important thing when you are doing it, or you want to actually apply all these things, is that it's actually what, it's actually open a GUI or GUI format. So to actually get the GUI installed, I mean, you can actually what, you can actually open the full-blown Kali on this word on the Windows. Why you are not using anything like VirtualBox or VMware or anything, but just with your what, with your command prompt or your terminal, you can actually get it installed. So now what you need to do is what, you just do is a sudo. After installation and everything, you navigate to Kali. Once you are using the Kali, this is for Kali alone, you will navigate to Kali. How do you do that? Is by what, pressing WSL dot what dot D, then Kali Linux. Or once you do a WSL, you have opened the WSL, try and what, install the Kali Linux. In case you don't know, you can actually install Kali from, if you are using a Windows Windows 11, it has a what, it has an inbuilt app store that you can actually what, get Kali from this word, from this edge. Let it come up and I'll show you how you can actually get that installed. Once you actually get that installed, then you open your terminal. Once you open your terminal, you've actually activate what, WSL. Once you open the WSL, then you just come here after installation, open it. It's going to bring it out. Then you can actually what, perform your tasks. So let's wait. So you say Kali Linux. Can you see Kali Linux? I already have it installed, and that's what I actually use to open it along the line. Really, the configuration is actually what a long process, and it actually takes time. That's the reason why I do not actually want to come up with it. Can you see? All the need to do is open. And once you click on open, let me show you how. Now I'm going to what? I'm going to close back. I've actually opened it before. See, I'm going to what? Close back. Can you see root at desktop? Can you see? This is Kali. So I'm going to close it back. Then from there, I'm going to open again. You see, it's going to bring it out at the time. Can you see? So it's going to load. That's after you've actually what install everything that has to do with what WSL. You've actually get it installed to your system. You've linked it to your Windows. You've actually do the WSL dash install. You've actually reboot your system. After you reboot your system, then you've actually set up a password and username. Then you've actually installed that Kali Linux, which I actually showed you. Then at the end of the day, you click on it. It's going to come out like this. So can you see that we have Kali installed? You can actually do a git repository. You can do install as spider foot. So can you see apt install? Can you see? So that you can know, let's do if config. If config is for checking for Linux IP address for Linux. Can you see it's bringing out what is bringing out like what my Kali Linux. Now so I can say ping to ping. So once you do a ping, ping 172.19.202.113. So can you see it will what it will continuously give a loop back. But in Windows operating system, it is not like that. Once it reach 4, it stop and give you results. But can you see it is Linux? Linux will it gives a continual ping until I press Ctrl C, then it stops. So it will not give me the result. Can you see it gives what 16 packets which was transmitted, which 16 were received, and none was actually lost. This is a minimal installation of Kali, which you can actually do a lot of things. You can actually install a lot of Kali tools based on your requirement or based on the tasks you want to actually carry out on Linux. So now at this point, I'm going to bring out the case. I mean, after I actually installed sudo apt install Kali win case. Can you see? So I'm going to come here and I'll do case. So starting win case server. So it's actually starting the server. So let's wait. Can you see? So guys, I'll actually continue to actually I'll continue from the next video. I just did the review, and I want to tell you what you actually think about the review. If you actually would need it, you can actually would message me. And do have a nice day, and bye bye.